everyone, welcome to Catholic Girl Talk. My name is Olivia and I'm here to introduce you to our new study. Today we are going to talk about the lies that we as women believe, the lies that our culture forces upon us, and the root of us believing those lies, which goes back to Eve in the Garden of Eden. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, click the bell so you get notified for new videos. Follow me on Instagram at Catholic Girl Talk where you can join the discussion, and comment below. So for the beginning of our study today, we're going to take a look at Eve in the Garden of Eden. So in the Bible, God created Adam. Then God gave Adam the command not to eat the fruit of a certain tree in the Garden of Eden. Then he created Eve, the first woman. At least that's how it goes in Bible order of succession. Well, it seems that Adam must have been responsible for telling Eve the command of God, since God created her after he told Adam the command. So when we see that Eve listened to the serpent, she received Satan's lies, right? Women have this great ability to receive. She received Satan's lies because they sounded good. Then she came to Adam and said, "Hey Adam, will you eat this fruit with me?" And instead of standing up and protecting her like he was supposed to do, he just resorted to passivity, right? And our first parents committed sin. Both Adam and Eve were responsible for this offense against God. In the first place, Eve received Satan's lies. She readily accepted what Satan said because it sounded good. Doesn't this sound a lot like every sin we commit, right? Because under every bad desire, right, there's a desire for something good. And every time we sin, we're trying to satisfy ourselves, but it ends up not being fulfilling. So how often do we accept these lies whispered into our life? Lies that are promoted by this culture's belief of what women should be. Women will never be equal to men unless they're exactly the same. And then, as Christine from the band His Own puts it, the lie that, quote, being different from a man was a weakness, unquote. This is a very damaging lie, right? Our bodies as women are obviously different from men, but our souls are different from men too. That is okay. St. John Paul II in his letter to women says, "Womanhood expresses the human as much as manhood does, but in a different and complementary way." These differences do not degrade, right? They bring, this complementarity brings so much beauty and goodness into the world of a man and woman. And St. John Paul II goes on to say, "It is only through the duality of the masculine and the feminine that the human finds full realization." In fact, it's hard to ignore the fact that women have periods and that we have curves and men don't, right? It's a very obvious difference. Even our brains are wired differently, right? So while we're both equal in dignity, God created man and woman to image God differently. Pope St. John Paul II goes on to say, "Woman and man are marked neither by a static and undifferentiated equality, nor by an irreconcilable and inexorably conflictual difference." Meaning that men and women are not so different that they are unequal, right? So our differences do not make us unequal, but men and women are not so the same that there is no difference between them. Comment below if you have any good insights on this topic of being equal in dignity yet complementary in who we are as man and women. That women are not beautiful, right? And this is a personal thing, like a lie we personally believe as women because our culture sets these artificial standards of beauty. But by the very fact that God created you, you are beautiful. Because the way you look, right, that uniqueness says something about God who created all of us unique. God did not just create one uniform Barbie woman. He created each of us different and unique as women. right? And there's beauty in that. So claim your beauty and own it. Start asking yourself, what are some of these lies from our culture, from society, lies whispered into my heart that I have started to believe about being a woman? Name those lies, write them down, and start replacing them with the truth. Comment below, what are some of those lies you believe? Comment below, how are you finding truth, right? And we'll be talking about this on Instagram this week. So join in the discussion. And as always, have a beautiful day and God bless.